In this short video, I'm going to explain the use of authentic materials in the ESL classroom. Usually, teachers use certain type of material when teaching, such as course books, grammar books, audios, videos, even movies or articles from internet. However, a good way to motivate students to learn the language is through authentic materials. But what are the authentic materials? We find different kinds of materials when we're teaching. For example, we find the created, which are considered as non-authentic materials, the adapted, which can be called semi-authentic, and the non-adapted, in this case, the authentic materials. In this case, authentic materials are texts written for native audiences. There's a wide variety of materials, which can be journals, it can be printed materials, it can be audios, videos. They have a specific purpose, and they can be formal and informal. They're meant to be for native speakers, and we find advantages such as expose our students to the target language and culture, and they can be really motivating. Um, One of the disadvantages, unfortunately, is that they can be difficult to understand. But these materials are really good for students. But which are these materials that can be used in a class? They can be easily found. These materials can be, for example, newspapers and magazines. We can find them in certain special stores. Usually newspapers are a good source of real information, culture and language, as well as magazines or even small books like the one on the picture. We can also use maps of places or cities, maps of places such as museums, for example, touristic maps, maps for cities, for city walks, maps of undergrounds, subways. We can also use brochures and posters like these ones. These are mostly touristic, and a couple of posters of events and museum shows, exhibits. We can also use tickets, bills, payslips, or artifacts as the one on the right, the one that's called Marmite. We have train tickets, concert tickets, and so, and the traditional postcards, which we can ask probably a friend to bring for us. We can elicit a lot of information using these texts and these authentic materials, and using our imagination we can create really interesting activities for our students. There is a wide variety of activities. The only thing we have to do is to create them.